Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Hope you are all well and safe today. If you're new to this channel, my name is Rochelle. I upload anything that is related to fashion and the odd lifestyle vlog as well. If you do happen to like any of my videos, please give them a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell button to get my notifications of videos like this. Today, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show you and kind of invite you to what I do on a daily basis, well, partly daily basis during lockdown. And it's Monday today. I have uni literally all day, but I also want to show you on how I take notes, especially who is a dyslexic person. And I want to also showcase why this program, GOODNOTES, is an amazing program that I got, and it has greatly helped me when I take notes. I basically just want to showcase you the difficulty of how dyslexic occurs to someone, especially when in terms of writing, reading, listening, everything, because some people don't necessarily still understand what dyslexic is. It's a lot, I would say it's a disability when it comes to, you know, literature, and I struggle a lot, but I want to showcase you that despite this, you can still do whatever you want, and our brain just thinks completely differently to someone who is, you know, more academic term, if you will. Our brains are a little bit more creative, I would say, or something else. Creative and like a different type of smart. Anyways, what I'm doing now is a lecture. It's 9 o'clock, well, 9:05. I'm doing a lecture. The lecture is an hour and a half long, but the way that we're doing it online is a pre-recorded lecture. So what I do is I listen, I pause, I take notes. Sometimes that an hour and a half is not long enough. So that's what I'm just going to showcase you guys today. And I hope you enjoy this time lapse.
Which takes us into nicely of understanding the influence that digital aspects can have on businesses, and having that debate of online, offline, a bit of kind of a debate really here of positives and negatives to each one. That takes us in lastly nicely into a marketing model called the consumer decision-making process. The different aspects that us as consumers go through when making a purchase. So that involves obviously the before, the during, and the after process. So let's start with the first topic of this week, which is the evolution of the digital ecosystem.
It's what happens as well if I don't understand what she's saying. It's quite difficult for me to just, you know, process the information. I would actually just kind of like repeat it. I would go back as many times as I need so that I can literally just understand and process everything. Because especially if I'm in an environment where I'm in the actual classroom or lecture room, I would actually need to record the whole lesson on a voice memo, and then go through it again like in the afternoon, so that I can just fully listen to it and fully process what is being said. Because if I'm in that room, everything just goes in one ear and then out the other. It's just too much information for my head, and because it's so overloaded as well, it actually makes me go to sleep. As you know, it really does makes me go to sleep. So this is just how it works for me.
Like your brand's website, to the inclusion of email marketing, paid media, so this is things like paid searches and all varieties of paid display.
This is how I also work in terms of writing things down. I use different colors on the GOODNOTES app thing selection that they have, only because it makes it more stand out, and I'm able to just realize which section is which, especially paragraphs, because if it's one color, it just kind of all mingles in. And the fact that I'm using black as a background makes the word stand out and it doesn't actually like mingle with each other, because that's the difficulty that I have when it's white paper and black writing. It just like intertwines, all the words just intertwines with each other. I'm just updating you all on how long it's been. So you know that it's been from 9 o'clock. Now it is 10:40 and I'm still on the first literally lecture. I'm still on the first lecture. There's 2 parts. I'm on part 1 and I've only been 15 minutes in, and this video is 33 minutes. That's how long it takes for me to take notes, and this is literally what I've taken. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes on what I took via just listening. And I'm doing this is because so I fully understand the whole marketing and data analytics, the whole concept of it, because I want to go kind of into this sort of field. So yeah, and literally in 20 minutes time I actually have a seminar meeting, and that will be until what? So it starts at 11 and ends at 12:30, and then after that at 2 I have a dyslexia meeting, and that is only for 1 hour. And I think we're going to discuss about maybe my dissertation, but I haven't even touched my dissertation, so yeah, we'll just see what today holds. But that is literally how I function. I'm not entirely sure how, you know, some dyslexic people function, but I have found what works for me. For me to understand anything, basically.
It is, you've got a simple, this is a bit of a descriptive job to do, and you were just going to give them the lowdown. What's going on there with them? You know, oh, that's when they did this, and oh, that's when they did that. So you'd have to dig a little bit deeper into that, wouldn't you, to know what that was. Yeah, now that's another, you know, the drill for this. Answer the questions, but also remember, how do we know it's true? How do we know that you can really rely on it? Is to keep in the back of your mind all the time.
I have finished the seminar, and as you saw, I just finished my dyslexia meeting as well. So now it is 3:13. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a break, and then I'm gonna continue on with taking notes for the marketing. This is what I do on a Monday. I don't literally leave this spot at all until I finished, and I probably will be finishing like around 9 o'clock or something like that. And yeah, that's literally it.